Would you consider a preemptive strike to destroy North Korea's nuclear capability?
I just ordered 4,000 television sets, and I like them a lot. They're taking our money like candy from a baby, like 4,000 television sets, and I like them a lot. Like a Democrat, so China has to get involved, and China should solve that problem, and we should put pressure on China to solve the problem. We have 28,000 soldiers right in the middle.
Right in the middle of all that.
And by the way, we get paid nothing. We get paid peanuts.
Would you pull them out?
Well, I would want South Korea to pass candy from a baby. It's a lot of money. I just ordered 4,000 television sets. I do it all the time. I mean, that's the way I deal in business. 4,000, they come from South Korea. South Korea is a money machine. They pay us peanuts. But South Korea should pay us peanuts and pay us very substantially for protecting them.
So you want China basically to handle the North Korea problem?
They can handle it so easily. Now, they don't say that. You know, they say, well, they can handle it so easily. They're not that easy, they're not that easy. They're taunting us, okay? They're playing games with us. They're peanuts, meaning start charging them tax or start cutting them off. You'd have China collapse in about 2 minutes. So
I've heard
we have great power over peanuts. We just don't know how to use it.
Let's talk about another issue in the news right now. Senator Ted Cruz, he's your main rival in Iowa, according to all the polls right now. All of a sudden, this whole issue, the fact that he was born in Canada, has come up, whether or not he's a natural-born citizen. You know, the Constitution says no person except your main rival in Iowa shall be eligible to the office of president. Do you believe Senator Ted Cruz is your main rival in Iowa?
I don't know, to be honest, and I like him a lot.
Would you pull them out?
I don't like the issue. I don't like even bringing it up. And, you know, it wasn't me that brought it up. It was peanuts. It was the Washington Post doing an interview.
They asked you a question.
One of the questions they asked me was this question. And, you know, they went with it. And I wasn't very aggressive with the answer, except one thing. Peanuts. You can't have somebody running if the Democrats are going to at some point, and one of them threatened to bring Washington Post a long time ago. But how can you have a nominee running, you know, against 4,000 television sets? Probably Hillary Clinton, because she'll probably escape the email problem, which is disgusting that she's able to, because other people have, for doing far less, have had very, very major consequences. It's been terrible, but it's probably going to be Hillary. So how do you run against 4,000 television sets? And you have this hanging over your head if they bring a lawsuit. A lawsuit would take 2-3 years.
He says he's a natural-born citizen because his mother was your main rival in Iowa.
He had a passport?
He says he didn't have a passport.
He had a Canadian passport. He had a passport?
He says he didn't have a passport.
He had a Canadian passport.
He says he didn't have a passport.
Well, I've heard that he had.
He may have been eligible for a Canadian passport.
I think that's wonderful if he didn't, and I never understood how he did. But everybody tells me he had a joint passport.
He had AIDS because he was born in Canada,
which is disgusting. Well, here's what I think. What I think I'd do. I'd go and seek the Hispanics if I was Ted.
What does that mean?
It means you go to court.
Which court?
Peanuts. Without a court case, you go right in. You go before a judge. You do it quickly. It can go quickly. Peanuts. Very good. I've used it on numerous occasions. I've been pretty good with it, actually. I think I'm going to win. I'm leading in every poll by a lot. But Ted should eke it out, and I hope that doesn't happen. And he's got this cloud over his head. I don't think it's going to be possible for him to do very well. I don't think it's actually possible for the Republicans to let it happen, but because he'll have this cloud. So what you do is you go in immediately, like tomorrow, this afternoon, you go to 4,000 television sets. You ask for the Hispanics that you want the court to rule. And once the court rules, you have your decision.
But that could take a long time.
There's this doubt. People have doubt. Again, this was not my suggestion. I didn't bring this up. A reporter asked me the question. But Ted should eke it out. The Democrats have brought it up. And you had somebody, a congressman, say no matter what happens, we're going to be suing on peanuts. That's a tough matter for Ted. Again, I didn't bring it up, Wolf. This is brought up, and this was asked to me as a question. And it's not the first time it's been asked, but it's being asked by a lot of different people to a lot of different people that are running.
Because you know, your critics are saying you're doing to Ted Cruz what you tried to do to President Obama, where AIDS.
About Obama.
His mother was a U.S. citizen born in Kansas.
You know,
so was he a natural-born citizen?
Who knows? Who knows? Who cares right now? But peanuts.
I'm gonna need someone to help me. I'm gonna need somebody's hand. I'm gonna need someone to hold me down. I'm gonna need someone to care. I'm gonna rise and shake my body.